Good evening and welcome to Wellington High School, the home of the Wellington Wolverines. Today the Wolverines host the Sharks from Spanish River. Before we introduce the team, let's meet tonight's umpires. In the field we have Kern Stump. And behind the plate we have Johnny Saldivar. Introducing the Sharks. First the reserves. Number 23, Isabella Solomon. Number 11, Shannon Santana. Number 21, Emma Blasi. Number 22, Ava Manevich. Number 55, Emily Doran. Number 16, Nicole Stein. Number 33, Katie Lobel. Number 13, Gabby Ortiz. And now the starting lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 4, Abby Gonzalez. Batting second and playing left field, number 31, Adriana Butcher. Batting third in the circle, number 18, Giselle Portanova. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 12, Riley Reddy. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 25, Elena George. Batting sixth and catching, number 6, Kat Arinsabia. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 20, Gianna Gomez. Batting eighth in the DP, number 32, Ava Vargas. Batting ninth and playing center field, number 3, Marley Ruggiero. In the flex position and playing right field, number 7, Riley Kevy. The head coach is Ashley Bird and is assisted by Liz Golden. And now your Wellington Wolverines. First, the reserves. Number 1, Molly Smith. Number 2, Fiona Gannon. Number 5, Haley Hirsch. Number 7, Yanira Andrade. Number 10, Gabby De Los Reyes. Number 13, Jasmine Jones. Number 14, Grace Van Dyke. Number 15, Cameron Vickers. And number 16, Sam Gregory. And now the starting lineup. Leading off and playing center field, the junior, number 11, Gabby D'Arcangelo. Batting second and playing shortstop, the sophomore, number 8, Jess Farah. Batting third and the designated player, the senior, number 12, Kaylee Riles. Batting fourth and catching, the junior, number 33, Angelina Baronci. Batting fifth and in the circle, the senior, number 18, Tori Payne. Batting sixth and playing first base, the junior, number 99, Catalina Baronci. Batting seventh and playing third base, the senior, number 17, Erynn Lowe. Batting eighth and playing left field, the senior, number 4, Brianna Casey. Batting ninth and playing right field, the junior, number 9, Samantha Ellis. And in the flex position and playing second base, the junior, number 3, Maddie Touche. The head coach is Mark Moretti and is assisted by Jackie Humphrey and Bob Schmidt. Now batting number 4, Abby Gonzalez. Now batting number 31, Adriana Butcher.
And bunt moves the runner all the way over to third base in scoring position.
Now batting number 18, Giselle Portanova. Now batting number 12, Riley Reddy.
Test 1 2 test test test. Okay, looks like we've got our audio back. And number 12, River, goes down on strikes. And the Wolverines get the second out here.
Now batting number 25, Elena George.
All right, now that we've got our audio running, well, it's the first home game. So still, right, working out the kinks here. Got Brad Touche right next to me here, working out of the booth. And so you've been able to follow the action with the video. Right now the Sharks up 1-0 here at the top of the first inning. And there is a hard hit ball out into right field. Right fielder under it, no problem. And there's the third out. So Sharks strand one on board the base paths and able to bring one run across. And now the Wolverines about to come up to bat, down by a score of 1-0. We'll be right back to you after the inning break.
Now batting, number 11, the junior, Gabby D'Arcangelo.
So bottom of the first inning, Gabby D'Arcangelo stepping into the batter's box. And that ball's going to sail high. And the count 1-0. And the 1-0 going to miss outside for 2-0. All right, so Gabby having the count, 2-0. And the 2-0 grabs the strike zone, bringing the count to 2-1. Two balls, one strike. And that's going to get fouled behind third base and out of play. But now the count all even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, Gabby steps in, 2-2. And that gets fouled to the backstop. And we'll remain at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the first batter for the Wolverines, Gabby. Wolverines with a little bit of work to do, down by a score of 1-0. And now the count goes full. All right, payoff pitch coming up right here. And that gets fouled and out of play. Straight back. All right, here we go. Payoff pitch once again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And we're going to stay here.
You got this.
Quality at bat right here for number 11. Keeping things alive as the count remains here 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 delivery. And the inside pitch swung and missed for strike 3.
Now batting, the sophomore, number 8, Jess Vera.
All right, so stepping in now is Jess Vera. And the first pitch to Jess coming up is going to miss high for ball 1. Jess shows bunt. And said that she did not go. So the count now 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 misses. And just now way ahead. 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 misses high, and a 4-pitch walk for Jess Vera as she heads on down to first base.
Now batting, the designated player, number 12, Kaylee Riles.
Brings up to bat now, number 12, Kaylee Riles. And first pitch misses low for a ball. And that one goes straight at the pitcher, deflects off of her. Pitch got a little bit of glove on that, fortunately, to knock it down, but a hard line drive right back at her. You take a moment here, make sure the pitcher is okay.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33, Angelina Baronci.
All right, so it looks like we're ready for action once again. Pitcher is able to stay in the game, so good news there. Happy to see her doing fine. Here comes Angelina to bat. And the first pitch, Angelina swung on a miss for strike one. And that's going to get fouled to the backstop. And on tip pitches, the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second base for your Wolverines. And that's going to miss outside. And the count at 1-2. Good eye there. Really close. But way to stay off of that one by Angelina. Here comes the 1-2. And that's going to get fouled to the backstop and will stay alive. So far, the Wolverines seeing the ball well. And so the count now is still 1-2. That one's going to miss inside. And the count will go even to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here at the bottom of the first inning. And that's going to miss low. And a nice battle back there by Angelina. Ridgely down on an 0-2 count, brings it full. Payoff pitch coming. And that's going to get popped high into the air. Over into left field. And the shortstop able to backpedal to grab that one for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 18, Tori Payne.
Brings up to bat now, number 18, Tori Payne. And Tori swings the first pitch for strike 1. And that pitch slides to the outside part of the plate and is called for strike 2. All right, 0-2. Tori gonna have to protect here. And that's gonna miss low and outside, and a double steal on. And now 2 runners in scoring position. And some RBIs out there for Tori. She can get the bat on the ball here. And she fouls that one back. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tori is ready. Pitcher comes set. And that's going to miss inside. And now 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2s across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. And Tori hits that one over. Second baseman grabs it, fires over to first, and they make the 3rd out. So after the completion of 1 inning, the Sharks still up 1-0 as the Wolverines strand 2 on the base paths. Game's young, a lot of softball still to be played. We want to thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be right back to you after this inning break.
Now batting number 6, Erynn Lowe.
All right, top of the second we go. Sharks up 1-0 on your Wolverines. Tori Payne working the circle here for the Wolverines in this game. And timeout called. All right, batter steps back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And therefore, strike 1. And first one, second pitch misses high for 1-1. And 1-1, just wide for 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to count. And that grabs the outside part. Nice pitch there for 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Tori already with a strikeout in this game in the first inning, looking for another one right here. And the 2-2 gets fouled. So we stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one gets fouled to the backstop once again. We stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And on that pitch, count goes full. Now to 3-2. here comes the 3-2 delivery. And there is strike 3. Nice job there by Torrey to put down the first batter here in the second inning. And first pitch there by Torrey misses wide for ball 1. Batter number 20, Gianna Gomez. Torrey Payne working the circle. Shows bunt. Did not pull back, so there's strike 2. Or, I'm sorry, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's strike 2. I knew strike 2 was coming. It's just off by 1 pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Softball under the lights now as the sun goes down. And there's swing and a miss for strike 3. All right, so 2 batters up. Torrey puts them both down on strikes. And that brings out up to bat now number 32, Ava Vargas. There's a check swing for strike 1. Ava steps back in. Here comes the 0-1. And that gets fouled away towards first base. And the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And check swing held back this time for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Ava Vargas, number 32 for the Spanish River Sharks. And that's going to miss wide.
Come on, Torrey, you got this.
2 balls, 2 strikes now the count.
Trust it.
All right, here comes the 2-2. And fouled once again towards first base. And we'll stay here at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that one's going to get hit over to first base. First baseman fields it, no problem. And the third out is made. So 3 up, 3 down for the top of the second. Here come your Wolverines, still down by 1 run as we move into the bottom of the second inning here on your Wellington Wolverines channel.
Now batting the first baseman, number 99, Catalina Baronci.
All right, so bottom of the second we go. The Wolverines down 1-0. Catalina Baronci now up at bat. Made that nice play first base just a moment ago. And the first pitch to Catalina misses for ball 1. And second pitch misses also for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And that gets foul tipped into the catcher's glove for 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's going to get popped straight up, but out of play over the backstop. And the count evens out at 2-2.
Quarterback on the keeper looking for some room. Slips a couple flag forwards. Flag on the play.
All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Might hear a little bit of sound coming from the neighboring football field. A lot of sports action happening here at Wellington High School this evening. Yeah, also happening out over into right field is the baseball fields. So we got baseball, softball, and football all happening this evening. But you're tuned in to the best sport of the 3 that are happening tonight. That one's going to get over towards third base, but foul. All right, count's full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. All right. Kaylee steps in. All right, here comes the 3-2. And that's swung and a missed for strike 3.
Now batting the third baseman, number 17, Erynn Lowe.
Drive one.
All right, Erynn Lowe coming up to bat now. And that first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is drilled, but to the shortstop. Line drive to the shortstop makes the second out. Solid contact, but just shortstop in the right place to make that play.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Brianna Casey.
Brings up to bat now, Brianna Casey. That ball gets fouled to the backstop. And the count now 0-2. That's going to miss low outside for 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. In a 1-0 game so far. And swung on and missed for strike 3. So we're going to move into the 3rd inning with the Spanish River Sharks up on the Wellington Wolverines by a score of 1-0. We'll be right back to you here in just a few moments.
Now batting number 3, Marley Ruggiero.
Top of the 3rd inning we go. Score 1-0 Sharks.
Big ball out by Saki.
First pitch in there for strike one. Batter looking to slap the ball. And a bunt shown and missed for strike two. Oh, and 2 the count. Yeah, it's going to miss outside for 1 and 2.
Bring third down for full count for the Wolverines.
Hey, pitcher's pitch.
All right, count stays 1 and 2 on that foul ball to the left side. Third base side. Batter steps back in. And that pitch just misses low for 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count here.
Moving to that ball first and 10 for the Eagles. He's going to run down.
And misses one more time there, and count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Fourth strikeout of the game recorded there.
Now batting number 4, Abby Gonzalez.
Flag out.
Batter for the Sharks here, number 4, Abigail Gonzalez.
Flag going to be against the Eagles.
And there's a strike called. Gonzalez staying on the far outside part of the box. Might expect to see them then, the Wolverines, pitching towards that outside part of the plate. And that ball gets fouled away towards first base side, not a play. And the count now 0 and 2.
Almost intercepted.
And it just misses there for 1 and 2. So Torrey continuing to work the circle here. Ahead on the batter by a count of 1 and 2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. That gets fouled again to the right side. And we stay at 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Pitcher's pitch. Pitcher's pitch.
All right, here comes the 1-2. That's going to miss high inside for 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next half for the Eagles coming up the middle. Game about 3 or 4. They're going to bring fourth in about.
And the 2-2 misses wide.
Come on.
And the count goes full here. So second full count in a row. Hoping for the same result here. Last batter that went to 3 and 2. Torrey was able to put down on strikes. Try to do the same thing right here. And the 3-2 swung and a missed. There it is. Nice job there to make the second out
Now batting number 31.
here
Ethan
in the top of the
Butcher.
third inning.
Nice job, ladies. Way to go. Remember, JV parents, stick around. Varsity show is getting ready to start.
I'm gonna do this for a third strikeout. I don't want to jinx it, but this is usually the payoff.
There's a swing and a miss for strike one. Troy looking well dialed in now. Put down the last two batters on strikes. See if she can do a perfect 3 outs here in the third inning, putting all the batters down. That one's going to get popped up and out of play. Now she's well ahead on the count, 0-2.
JV, make sure you pop by the concession stand and get your nice little Gatorade, JV. You've earned it. Good job. Concessions are brought to you by Wellington Football Foundation. We thank them for their continued support. They help
The 0-2 delivery.
for scholarships.
It's fouled straight back.
Pitcher's pitch.
Big supporter of all Wellington sports here.
And we're going to stay here at 0-2.
Varsity,
No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
don't forget to stop by and see the concession stand.
Those are all LEDs.
That pitch just misses. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one's going to get tapped, but stay foul. And we reset to 1-2. One-two misses for 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And that one's going to get popped straight up. Shortstop gets underneath it. And the third out made there to end the top part of the third inning. We're going to move to the bottom of the third. Wolverines coming up. Score still 1-0 Sharks here on your Wellington Wolverines channel.
Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Samantha Ellis.
Travels, etc. Please see Coach Galobi or one of the other coaches. See one of the players. They can get you a sheet, sponsor sheet, or you can even see me. I can send you one. These girls do a lot of traveling and a lot of hard work. Plus, I get to say your name over the intercom. It's great. Varsity, moments away.
Hey, keep working, Sam.
So bottom of the third inning, we are with Samantha Ellis now at bat. And that's going to miss outside. Going to count 1-1. And she throws a bunt out there, but fouled back. And now count 1-2. And the 1-2 gets tapped back to the pitcher. Fields the position well. Throws over to first. And the Sharks record their first out here in the bottom of the third inning.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Gabby D'Arcangelo.
And with that, the Wolverines flip the lineup. back at the top of the lineup with Gabby now up at bat. All right, count now, 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a nice bunt laid down. Beautiful bunt. Running it out. And she's called safe. Nice wheels there by Gabby to get on over to first base. Beautiful bunt. And the Wolverines have a runner on the base paths.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Jess Vera.
Brings up to bat now, number 8, Jess Vera. Keep an eye there at first base. Over on the right side, bottom right corner of your screen. You got to give yourself a view here of home plate as well. All right, the count now 0-1. And runner goes. Foul tip ball. No. Nope. Home plate umpire said not a foul tip. Lays it off. All right. And now the Wolverines with the tying run in scoring position at second base with just 1 out. Here's a swing.
John Payne.
And a miss for the out.
John.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt said approve him.
We'll win again.
All right, we got 2 outs now.
Now batting the designated player, number 12, Kaylee Riles.
Number 12, Kaylee Riles comes up to bat with 2 outs. Runner in scoring position.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that ball gets fouled to the backstop. And the count moves to 1-1. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike.
For those of you who would like to know, Thomas University.
And that ball misses low.
58-0 victory over Reinhardt University.
And the count goes down to 2-1.
Super excited for this flag message. Oh wait, I think another team is what? 3-0 or 4-0 tonight? 3-0.
And that pitch gonna miss low. Nice block by the catcher. And the count now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Batter's count here for Kaylee.
Captains to the pit, to the 40, please. Captains to the 40.
And that pitch gonna miss inside. And as the ball bounces, runner able to advance over to third base. So 2 outs now, runners at the corner.
Number 33, Angelina Baronci.
Where's up to bat? The catcher, Angelina.
Couple of the day, number 2.
And the Sharks are going to come together in the circle for a quick talk. With 2 outs, runners at the corners. Probably discussing whether or not if Kaylee goes to seal second, whether or not they're going to throw down to record the 3rd out, or if they'll just hold on to that ball and hope to get the out at home plate on the batter. Well, we hope you're enjoying this 2nd game of the Wolverines season as they battle the team from Boca Raton, the Spanish River Sharks. All right, so once again, stepping in is Angelina with 2 outs, runners at the corners. We're going to stay on the wide shot, see what's going to happen there at first base. See if Kaylee's going to head on over to second. She holds tight. Shortstop yells, keep an eye on the runner at third. Wolverines with that tying run just 60 feet away, and the ball gets batted out of play, and the count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wolverines trying to get on the board, down by a score of 1-0. And that pitch is popped. Good night, Erynn. There's the home run. And just like that, the Wellington Wolverines take the lead by a score of 2-1. The home run hit deep left field.
Now batting the pitcher, number 18, Torrey Payne.
Well, that's exactly what the Wolverines needed to get back into this game and jump to the lead by a score of 2-1. As that ball was a no-doubter as soon as that bat made contact. You heard the pop, and that ball was gone. Trajectory sending it to deep left center field. And the Wolverines go up by a score of 2-1. Or check that, 3-1, right? We had 2 base runners on. Make that correction. All right, so with that hit, that bomb, Wolverines now up 3-1 over the Sharks. All right, count on the batter here now, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And that grabs the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hernandez for the pole. Gonna bring second down. About 5 for the Eagles.
And now it's going to miss inside. And now a batter's count of 3 balls, 1 strike. And that misses high. And the Wolverines have themselves another base runner Brings up to bat now, number 99, Catalina.
Pitcher number 1, Nolan Smith. Now batting, the first baseman number 99, Catalina Baronci.
And we got a runner. Molly Smith comes in to run for the pitcher.
Number 6 for the Eagles. Going to pick up about 8 yards. Bring 4th and 5. Gain of 20.
Yeah, pitch right down the river for a strike. I think when you first step in, you look for the pitch that you want. You don't have to swing on anything. Catalina being selected. Oh, that one fired right back to the pitcher again. Pitcher's having a hard outing here. That is the second one to be rifled right back at her.
Gonna stay in. Jordan Fernandez on the carry. She's slipping some pulls.
Hopefully she'll be able to bounce back from this one, just like she did with the other.
16 for the Wolverines.
For the Wolverines, that puts them now with runners at first and second with 2 outs. Next up to bat is going to be number 17, Erynn Lowe. Gigi Portanova, the pitcher working the circle, playing tough. 2 line drives, rifled right back at her. Looks like she's going to be able to stay in the game. Once again, going to give her a couple of pitches, make sure she feels all right. So bottom of the 3rd inning, playing 7 innings here with softball. It looks like we're about ready for action. Is Erynn going to step up?
Third baseman number 17, Erynn Lowe.
Almost. Be incomplete.
Runners at first and second, 2 outs as Erynn comes in to bat. And that ball going to miss outside. It's 1-0. Ball loose on the field, but runner's staying. Denver makes its way out of the infield. Sharks quick to grab it with the runners on the base paths. Don't want to give them free bases. Wolverines looking for that opportunity. 1 runner in scoring position. Would love to move 2 into that. That pitch going to miss low. Throw over to third. And the catcher makes the throw, gets the base runner out at third. Well, not before the Wolverines able to put some runs on the board on the 3-run home run. They're now up by a score of 3-1 over the Spanish River Sharks. We'll be right back to you. Thanks for tuning in. Lots more action coming your way, playing 7 innings. Moving now into the top of the 4th.
Now batting number 18, Giselle Portanova.
All right. To the top of the 4th we go. It's the pitcher now up at bat. Portanova looking for the first pitch coming her way. And is going to watch that for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And Gigi taps that one foul towards third base. And the count moves to 1-1.
Wolverines set up for the 1 PAT. Hanson looks and fires, looking for Schrader, and it's going to be good. That's 7 for Wolverines. With 5
And the 1-1 just misses outside for 2-1. And that one's going to get hit over towards short, picks it up, guns it on over. Nice effort by the first baseman to make the stretch, but the Sharks base runner able to beat out the throw.
Now batting number 12.
And Gigi, the
Brianna
pitcher,
Casey.
now on first base.
First and 16, 24, the Eagles.
And batter shows bunts, misses the ball. And there's a strike.
Snap is good. Looking for a receiver. Ball is out deep. And it's going to be picked off by Angelina Baronci.
Batter for the Sharks here, number 12, Riley Reddy.
Senior. First and 10, Wolverines. Down at the Eagle 30.
Still working the circle, Torrey Payne.
First and 11 at the Eagle 31.
And that pitch called for ball 2. And there's foul bunt. And count goes down to 2-1.
Wolverines are set. Ball is snapped and it's out. And it's complete. The Segfeld. Just over the line of scrimmage for a gain of about 3. Second down.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay. 1 and 2, the umpire says. We'll take that. And the 1-2 misses outside for 2 and 2. Let's take a look at that runner over at first. And that is going to come just off the pitcher's glove, traces it down, tries to make a play. Nothing there, and a lucky hit just deflects. Puts runners now at first and second base, and timeout called on the field.
Third and inches.
Coach going to come out and talk to the team in the circle. So Sharks trying to battle back. Wolverines looking for an opportunity to possibly turn 2 here. Heck, why not turn 3? Possibility is there. That'd be great. Great play for the second game of the season.
Now batting number 25, Erynn Lowe.
All right, so now runners at first and second, no outs. Let's see what our Wolverines can do here. And timeout called once again, this time by the batter. And here we go, back in action. That pitch gets lined to first base. And first baseman makes the out on the field. Base runner is able to get back to their bases. And we've got the first out here.
Now batting number 6, Catalina Baronci.
Hanson looking.
All right, nice way to get the glove out there to grab that line drive. Record the first out here. And runners got to stay put.
About 26 seconds left in the first quarter.
And bunt shown, drop foul ball. Batter for the Sharks, Cat Erynn Lowe. And chose bunt once again.
That's the first quarter. We'll take a walk.
Ball deflects off of the catcher's glove. Runners advance to second and third. But now Tori well ahead in the count on the batter by a count of 0-2. And that ball gets hit over to first. Second baseman backs it up. Nice job there to back up that play by the second baseman to grab it and make the out.
Come on, pitchers, pitches.
So 2 outs, but the Sharks able to get 1 run across. And now we're in a one-run game by a score of 2-3. That pitch gets batted to the backstop.
Eagles are set. Ball is out, complete. Looking for some room on the right side.
And that inside pitch deflects into the umpire. He's going to need a moment. All right, Tori well up on the batter here by a count of 0-2 with 2 outs. Wellington's still up by a score of 3-2.
Ball is out, incomplete, going to bring third down. 10 receiver number 10.
And that one looked like it grabbed the outside. Catcher thought it was strike 3, but umpire thought different. Tight strike zone here tonight. So the count goes to 1-2. And there's strike 3. All right, nice job there by the Wolverines to not allow any more runs to score. Only 1 run comes across, so your Wellington Wolverines still stay up on the Sharks by a score of 3-2 as we move into the bottom 4th right here on your Wellington Wolverines channel.
Working on the weekend like usual.
All right, looks like we're ready for action. So Erynn Lowe comes up to bat.
They're going to call it back. One heck of a run by the Wolverines. Going to be first and about 11 from the Wolverines.
First pitch to Erynn, swung on a miss for strike 1.
9-yard line, 28.5-yard line.
Sean, this is Tori's.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep them both in here. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah, we have it.
The count goes down to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one swung and missed for strike
It's first
2.
about 2 from the 19, 18.5, 19-yard line. Ball is out. Looking for Hernandez. Going to be incomplete. Going to bring second down. Gain at 24 Wolverines.
All right, here comes the 1-2. And that misses outside for 2-2.
But I don't have anything to talk about.
Good eye there by Erynn. Count now all even. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hanson fires complete to Hernandez. He got some open ground. Looking for some more room. Going to bring down around.
And the 2-2 gets tapped over towards second base. And she's able to hook that one. No. Nice hustle there by Erynn to get over to first base.
Number 4, Brianna Casey.
I believe the call on the field was actually out, but the coach is protesting the call. So the field umpire going to the home plate umpire to see if he might have had a better angle. See if this could get overturned. So a long discussion here, which bodes well for the Wolverines. The longer the discussion, the better the chance of a turned call here. And there it is, safe. Okay. All right, great job there to run that one out by Erynn. And now here in the bottom of the fourth, the Wolverines have their runner on the base paths with no outs. And so the Sharks coach right now, just out of camera view, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there you go. Not sure we could get them on camera. No. The Sharks coach is talking to the home plate umpire, not happy with the call. All right, but that doesn't change anything. That still leaves Erynn there at first base. All right, so your Wolverines now have the runner at first base. And now up to bat is number 4, Brianna Casey. Brianna shows bunt. Pulls back for ball 1. All right. Here we go. The 1-0 pitch to Brianna. Shows bunt. Pops that bunt, but right down the line. Oh, that was a close call. That ball by the first baseman was touching a little bit of clay, but I guess enough was in the glove. And a nice sack bunt to move the runner into scoring position with just 1 out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Samantha Ellis.
Brings up to bat now, Samantha Ellis. Samantha hits that one into center field. It goes, oh, the center fielder makes a heck of a grab. There is a tag up play, and the relay gets the runner, Erynn, at third base. So we've completed now 4 innings, and your Sharks are still, your Wolverines are still up on the Sharks by a score of 3-2. Top of the 5th inning brings Ava Vargas up to bat for the Spanish River Sharks. First pitch fouled for strike 1.
Ball is out, and it's incomplete. Covering 4th down for the Eagles. 4 left in the half. Thereabouts.
The pitch swung on and missed.
Eagles like to keep it away. I'll stop my clock so the buzzer doesn't sound.
And pitch going to miss high for a ball. Thank you again.
Ball's going to take a bounce. Miss Fernandez, or Miss Bystrom. Who's that? Toss back. Fernandez with the ball, trying to come around. It's going to be dead about 4 yards short of the 40.
And the pitch to Ava is hit over to first base. Gets past the first base and second baseman on a bad hop. And that's going to get Ava on the base pads for the Sharks.
Remember, official clock is on the field, ladies and gentlemen. It does keep up the housekeeping.
Now batting, number 3, Marley Ruggiero.
Thank you again.
Hanson ball out, looking for Caesar to be incomplete. That'll stop the clock. Second down, Wolverine.
Bunt presented but missed. And now goes to 1-1. One ball, one strike.
Good snap, ball out. Looking, Hernandez up the middle. Going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Another first down for the Wolverines.
All right, the count now 2-1. And there's a bunt that fouls back, and now the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good snap.
There's the
ball out
2-2
by
delivery.
Hanson. It's going to be complete.
And swung on and missed for strike 3.
Now batting, number 4, Abby Gonzalez.
All right, Abby Gonzalez comes up now for the Sharks to bat. 1 out, runner at first base. Wolverines can use a double play to get out of the field. Oh, and that pitch called for a ball.
Wolverines going to try for 1 on the PAT.
Catcher asked the umpire where that missed.
He's on the move. Hanson looking.
And there's a bunt laid down. Nice bunt. Nice fire there by the catcher. And now 2 outs. But the runner able to advance into scoring position. All right, most importantly, though, Wolverines now 2 outs. Just 1 more to grab and take their at-bats.
Now batting, number 31, Adriana Butcher.
First pitch is going to get hit into left field. Left fielder grabs it, fires it home. There's going to be a play, and grabbing the out at home plate with a great throw in by the left fielder to get the 3rd out and prevent any runs from scoring. Great play by your Wellington Wolverines. All right. So fantastic defense there by your Wolverines as we move into the bottom of the 5th inning. Wolverines 3, Sharks 2. We'll be right back.
Now batting the center fielder for 11, Gabby D'Arcangelo.
All right, top of the lineup here, Gabby D'Arcangelo comes up to bat. Wolverines up by a score of 3-2. I think count now 2 balls, no strikes. Gotta be looking for something to hit here. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Little announcement. Keno was just watching the last 40 seconds of your half there. Said great job. Maybe FaceTime.
And that one gonna miss low for 3-1. All right. Count in favor of Gabby here. See if she can put the bat on the ball. Otherwise, she'll take her walk. And that one grabs the outside part of the plate to bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the rise ball swung on and missed for strike 3.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Jess Vera.
Brings up to bat now, Jesslyn Vera. And Jesslyn lays down a bunt. Call the foul ball. Umpire explains to the Boca crowd over there. Double contact on the bat. That's why it was called foul ball. And Jesslyn back in on an 0-1 count. And that one gets swung on, foul tipped into the catcher's glove for 0-2. And swung on a miss for strike 3.
Now batting the designated player, number 12, Kaylee Riles.
Number 12, Kaylee Riles now coming up to bat. count now 2 balls, no strikes for Kaylee. And that one is hoisted out into left field, but is just foul. Nice distance on it, just a little bit to the left of the third base foul line. And the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one swung for strike 2. All right, 2 ball, 2 strike. And that one is going to stay fair, right up the first base line. And Kaylee reaches on a hard hit ground ball right up first base foul line.
Now batting the catcher, number 33, Now batting the catcher, number 33, Angelina Baronci.
All right, Angelina now coming up to bat. First pitch misses for ball 1. And the inside pitch, the throw down to second, is going to make it its way into center field, and a successful stolen base there puts the Wolverines with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Well, that ball was called a strike. All right, so 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one hoisted but foul out into third base. Foul territory. And the count now 1-2. The 1-2 misses outside, and a stolen base going to happen there as that ball makes its way to the backstop. All right, so runner now at third with 2 outs.
Ball out, complete to Hernandez, touchdown!
And that's going to get fouled. Here we are, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner just 60 feet away from putting another run up on the scoreboard. And nice block there by the catcher. And the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes. And 3-2 gets fouled over the backstop. Wolverines looking for some breathing room, just up by 1 run. Opportunity at third. Let's see what happens here. And the 3-2 gets fouled over the backstop once again. So Angelina battling here at the plate as the count remains full with 2 outs. Here comes the payoff pitch once again. And the outside pitch called for strike 3. Oh, we've seen that outside pitch called a ball all evening, but this time goes down for strike 3. We're going to move into the top of the 6th inning. It's your Wolverines still up by a score of 3-2 here at the opening home game at the Wolverines field.
Now batting number 18, Giselle Portanova.
All right, top of the 6th inning we go with your Wolverines still up by a score of 3-2. Change in the circle as Erynn Andrade now in to pitch. And the first pitch here is in there for strike 1. And that one gets hoisted deep into left field. Makes it to the fence. Here comes the relay. And a double by the Sharks.
We're back on the run. There's a receiver. Gonna get this drop quick. Number 9, Sophia P. Disrupting that ball.
Now batting number 12, Riley Reddy.
Down. Wolverine first down. 8-20.
Tying run now at second base. Look for a bunt here. Trying to move the runner into scoring position with no outs. Riley Reddy, the batter. Will stay on the wide shot. No. And pitch there. Looked good, but called for ball 1. And there is the bunt, but it's popped into the air. Nice play is the catch made. That's number 17, Erynn Lowe, catching that bunt as it gets popped into the air. Exactly what the
Now
Wolverines
batting
needed.
number 25, Elena George.
And first pitch misses inside for ball 1.
Ball out, complete again to Segfeld. Looking for her first, if she's got it. Maybe. Calling too soon.
And that one gets lifted out of play.
Down in inches for the Wolverines.
The count moves to 1-1. One ball, one strike. Erynn Andrade working the circle. And that one gets lifted into left field. Left fielder under it, catches it. And no attempt on the tag as a nice throw comes in to prevent the runner from advancing. And the second out now made by the Wolverines.
Good snap. Ball out deep. Looking for the right receiver.
Now batting number 6, Catalina.
Brings up to bat now number 6, Kat Arancibia for the Sharks. And that pitch nicely placed on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And the 0-1 gets fouled to the backstop. And now the count 0-2.
Sorry, I just dropped it.
0-2. And there's a swing, strike three. Great job there by the Wolverines to get out of that inning after the leadoff double and not allowing their runner to advance. Hey, it's time for a little bit of Neil Diamond. Bottom of the sixth, Torrey Payne leading off for your Wolverines. And Torrey takes the first one, hits it over towards shortstop, who grabs it to record the first out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 99, Catalina Baronci.
All right, Catalina now stepping into the box. And the first pitch, Catalina misses low outside for a ball.
What about looking fires deep?
And that one's going to miss low for ball two.
Incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
All right, 2 balls, no strikes. And that swung and missed for 2-1.
Up alone. Leave it alone. Don't swing at it.
And 2-1 swung on and missed to bring the count even at 2-2.
Offsetting penalties. Covering third down for the second down for the Eagles.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's going to get hit over to third base, where the third baseman snags it for the second out.
Way out in the deep end like usual.
Now batting the third baseman, number 17, Erynn Lowe.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist.
Brings Erynn Lowe now to the plate. Made a nice catch on the bunt, attempted bunt. She crashed in from third base. And the first delivery misses low for ball 1.
Hey, sit on it.
Third down gain of 20 for the Eagles. Fires to the right. Still got some flags and on the run.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that's going to miss high for 2-0. Two balls, no strikes here in the bottom part of the 6th inning, with your Wolverines up by a score of 3-2.
Third down. Fourth down.
And that one comes off of the end of the bat and is going to come off of the backstop.
Gotta see it. Okay, you know it's coming. Coming again.
Timeout Eagles.
And the count now 2-1. And that ball is going to make its way into center field. There with nice contact there. And the Wolverines have a base runner on with 2
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Brianna Casey.
Brings up Brianna Casey to the plate.
Sam Ellis is next.
And first pitch fouled to the right side for strike 1. All right, so here we go. The 0-1 pitch coming. And that's going to miss. And a stolen base by Erynn. And now the Wolverines with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. All right, so 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Runner at second, Erynn.
As long as Eric's here, we're good. Yeah. Eric?
All right, here we go. Next pitch. It's going to miss outside.
Oh, he's down right below. That just scared the shit out of me.
And the count now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position, opportunity for an RBI with a hit into the outfield. And that pitch comes right down the river for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brianna looking for her pitch. Let's see if this will be the one. And that gets fouled to the backstop. Nice way to put contact on that ball and staying alive. Just like the Bee Gees, staying alive. All right, here we come. 2-2. And Brianna swings and misses on that one. And ball hit the ground. Not sure what's going on here, so we're going to stay on this shot. Runners for the Wolverines staying on the base paths. Umpires meeting near the circle. There it is. So it was a swing and a miss on a drop third, I believe. So now runners at 2 and 3 because the Sharks ran off the field. So we've got runners at second and third base on the drop third strike and the successful steal at third base. The catcher for the Sharks, instead of throwing down to first, decided to throw to third. They aren't able to slide under the tag.
Right fielder, number 9, Samantha Ellis.
And here we are with 2 outs, bringing Samantha Ellis to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position and an opportunity for the Wolverines to open this up a little bit. So now the coach for the Sharks is arguing that the runner from second should go back to first base. But their players did run off of the field before the outs were called. Let's see what's going to happen here. So once again, there's going to be a meeting between the umpires here. So early in the season, the umpires having to do a lot of work in this game. So the smart play would have been to throw it over to first base by the catcher. Decided to throw to third. Erynn able to have a nice jump on it. Slides under the tag. Runner advances on the dropped third strike all the way from first to second as the Sharks run off. But now it looks like the home plate umpire is sending her back to first. And now the Wolverines coach going to have a word with the officiating team. So the important thing, Brianna with a nice heads-up run on the swinging third strike to go ahead and put chaos on the field, allowing the Wolverines to stay on the field. So we're either going to have 2 runners in scoring position or runners at the corners. It looks like it's likely going to be runners at the corners. But still a discussion being had. And there we go. So runners sent back to first. So we'll have runners here at the corners with 2 outs. And Samantha Ellis coming up to bat.
Trying to spin her way up and pick up a few yards and bring 3rd down forward.
And first pitch is going to get hit out of play on the third base side.
Here we go, Sam.
Down here, no balls, 1 strike. And that one is hit deep into right field. And another well hit ball hits off the bottom. And a nice hit there by Sam. Tries to extend it all the way for an inside the park home run. But the tag made at home plate, but not before 2 runs do come in, and allows the Wolverines to extend their lead by a score of 5-2 as we move into the 7th inning, your final inning here of this great game between the Spanish River Sharks and your Wellington Wolverines. Top of the 7th, your Wolverines just 3 outs away from recording the 2nd victory of the season here as they battled against the Sharks from Spanish River. And the first pitch is hit out of play for strike 1. Continuing to work in the circle is Yanira Andrade. And that pitch going to miss inside. And count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with your Wolverines up by a score of 5-2 on that deep shot by Samantha Ellis, allowing 2 runs to cross. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Looking for the coming. And there it is. Beautiful sound for our Wolverines. We get it twice. All right, so now 2 outs away. 2 more outs to record and take that victory. Coming up to bat now, Ava Vargas for the Spanish River Sharks. And that one is going to get hit deep into center field. Center fielder runs under it to make the catch. And great play on the ball. Not an easy catch to make over the shoulder, having to hustle back.
Now batting number 3, Marlon Ruggiero.
That was Gabby D'Arcangelo out there in center field to make that catch. Now we just need 1 more out. And first pitch gets fouled over the backstop for a strike. And the inside pitch fouls once again out of play. And now Yanira well up on the batter by a count of 0-2. Can we get another? Let's see what we got.
Go get it. Go get it, 7.
Come on, Yanira. And that misses high inside for 1-2. 1-2 delivery coming your way. Swing, fouled away, and we'll stay at 1-2. Nice pitch.
Let's go, 7.
Little timeout in the field. Catcher making an adjustment to the gear. Angelina working hard behind the plates. All right, here we go. 1-2. And once again, fouled right off the tip of the bat. And we stay at 1-2.
Good pitch.
United throwing some good balls here, trying to close out this game on this batter. And that's going to miss high. All right, here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, the inside pitch just misses now for 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's going to get hit over to the second baseman. Goes right past. Makes its way into the outfield. And the Sharks stay alive.
Now batting number 4, Abby Gonzalez.
Hey, shake it off, girls.
Hey, no more, shake it off.
All right, still 2 outs. Wolverines up 5-2. Just need to get this one more out. And that first pitch going to miss outside for ball 1. And that pitch is going to get hit over to second base. Second baseman calls it, makes the catch, and that's your ball game. So, great game here. A lot of offense, a lot of defense, and a nicely played game by your Wolverines as they take the victory 5-2 over the Spanish River Sharks. So that puts your Wolverines up on the season. 2 wins, no losses. We'll look forward to being back with you come Friday.
And now, folks, it's time to say
We wish everyone a great night. Thank you very much for tuning in to your Wellington Wolverines Network.
in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.